We are at Union County High School, almost at Webster County, for the 6th District Baseball and Softball Tournaments for a new vlog. I will show some clips throughout the game. The softball will go at 5:30, baseball a little bit later on in the evening. And so we are in Morganfield, just south of Morganfield. Let me turn the camera around. So we are here at Union County High School. High school is back that way. Baseball field's over there. We'll be there later on this evening. But we are here. Highway's over there that I drove in on. Teams have been warming up. And I am sitting right over here. I've got the music going. They've got music going here at the field too. Webster County's practicing. Got Union over there. We are about 20-some minutes from the first pitch. And with a runner over on second base, that being Tackett. We had the 2 RBI double. This one's chopped in right down the gap towards center field. Will bring in a run, and now it's 3-0 on an RBI single from Sidney Thomas. Top with a runner over at first. No outs. Looking to add more. Fastball is off the top of the bat, coming right back this way. Foul. So Papano ahead in the count now. Still looking for a first strikeout of the day. Now ahead in the count, 0 balls to 2 strikes. A good showing here in Morganfield. Both Webster and Union County represented. There is the Melody Lane strikeout, 1 away for Papano. Melody Lane strikeout right here, 2-2. Foul back here into the net right in front of me. Stays at 2-2. Staying alive right now as Ava Arnett. Briley Jackson is on deck. Papano checking her wrist, and now will deliver. And a swing and miss. There is the Melody Lane strikeout. Will take us to the bottom half of the first inning, but Union Trojans still pop one back up here into the fence, or the net, excuse me, right above me. And will quickly go behind in the count 0-2. Coverage from the softball field this year is brought to you by Madisonville Garage Doors. Madisonville Garage Doors, located at 1000 Margaret Court, the area's only CHI and LiftMaster dealer. 0-2 pitch count. Will miss on the outside corner to make it a 1-2 count against Mallory Leaf. A right-handed batter, Kennedy Warren, will be on deck. Then it's Reagan Corbett. 1 out already, bottom of the second inning, that 3-0 game. Union on top. Back-to-back balls will even up the count now at 2 balls to 2 strikes. As we'll see if maybe Mallory Leaf can collect a hit here. So far it's been tough. This one is fouled into the net. So she'll stay alive at 2-2. So far Peyton Jenkins is doing a pretty good job there in the circle. Keeping it right in check. No wild pitches thus far, and putting in some good placements on these pitches. This one off speed will be called a foul. And had that been collected in Davis's glove, it would have been an out. But unfortunately for her, not the case. So we will continue play. Mallory Leaf still looking at a 2-2 count as the pitch is delivered, and there is a strikeout. 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Step up. And the delivery popped up, and with some backspin will land in right field, right center I should say, and that will be the first hit of the day. So a single for Kennedy Warren. 2-0, Union County on top. The delivery fouled, just making enough contact with the top part of the bat to even up the count at 1-1. Again, we'll have a Wings of Cedra player of the game at the conclusion of today's broadcast. Wings of Cedra gives a $14 entree certificate to 1 lucky recipient at the conclusion of each Webster County Lady Trojan softball game. That one was looked at. She decided not to swing at it though. Instead, it's going to be 1-2 now as Whitledge is behind in the count. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. There's a strikeout. Now 2 away here in the bottom of the third. Alyssa Cartwright, her second time up. flew out to right field earlier in the game, and we'll see the first pitch go by for a ball. So 1-0 now. Bravettes pitching a shutout. This one is popped up into foul territory and will go over to the Webster County dugout. Evens up the count now at 1-1. Don't know what it is with these insects out here. The gnats are trying to eat me. Delivery in the dirt before it reaches home plate. 2-1. Then you got the cicadas that are flying around aimlessly, hitting everyone's windshield, or just one tried to land. Oh, actually one did land on me earlier. Had to shake that one off. Flies around here. I guess that's what you get in rural Kentucky. Strike makes it 2-2 on Cartwright, who's still looking for her first hit and the second hit in general for Webster County, who trails 5-0. 2-2 pitch is popped up over my head. Foul. Bravettes dressed in white. They have the light blue with Union across their chest, and then for Webster County, they are dressed in maroon with gold Webster County across their chest. Off-speed pitch, and Cartwright will connect there on the bottom part of the bat as that hits home plate. Foul. Keeps the count at 2-2. Good crowd showing here. Union County having their home crowd. Webster County coming and making the trip from Webster and Dixon. 3-2. Cartwright is battling it out, trying to get on base for the first time today with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. The delivery. And it will miss high and away for a ball, so Cartwright will take a walk. Swing connects, and it looks like they're going to get the throw over to first, and it will be there in time for the third out. They will lead next. Grounded out back in the second inning. See if she can get on base this time and advance. Chloe Papanoff pops one up into the sky out towards right center. The catch is going to be made. Papanoff will wisely go back over to first. So it'll just stay at 1 out. Blinding me a little bit. The delivery up and inside evens up the count at 2-2. On Leith. Warren is on deck. Papano still patiently waiting over at first. We'll check the wristband. Now the delivery and a swing and miss for a strike 3 call. So 7-2 now our score. A runner over at third, well, second and third for Webster, with still 2 outs. They're doing all this work right now with 2 outs. You're not going to get it all in one lump, but you can get a good chunk of it back right here. 0-1 pitch is called a strike, now 0-2 on Whitledge. Whitledge in the third inning actually struck out her first plate appearance today. 5 strikeouts in total for Webster County at bat. Runners on second and third, 0-2. It is called a strike 3 call. They'll leave 2 stranded, but they do add 2 to the board to now trail just by 5. 7-2 as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Papanoff today grounded 1 out and then singled her last appearance in the 4th. So what does she do here on her 3rd appearance? And they are going to intentionally walk her. She'll flip the bat. Today so far, 0 for 2. Both strikeouts here this afternoon, with runners on first and second for the Lady Trojans, and will connect just barely off the top part of the bat. Foul on that swing. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. 7-3 now our new score. Bravettes lead by 4. They led 7-0 at one point. This one is popped up foul and out of play. And just like that, Mallory Leaf is 0-2 behind in the pitch count after a day where she has struck out twice already. Now she's got to make the pitcher work for it here. Jenkins, delivery, and is called for a strike 3 call. Third strikeout for Leaf this afternoon. For the Lady Trojans to maybe try to claw back into this one after a rough start. A pitch that will climb the ladder 1-0. Kennedy Warren, she has hit both plate appearances here today, singled on both at bats, and this one will be hit up into the air and out of play, foul. Kind of a replay of what she did earlier in the game, and then she would go on to collect her second single. Let's see if she does that again here. Teammates on first and second, 7-3. 1-1 pitch count with 2 outs. Jenkins checks her wrist and now will fire it and misses away. 2-1. Union County up by 4. Lady Trojans trying to make things interesting here. It was a grand slam home run that allowed them to take the first game that these two teams played. Inside corner for a strike. 2-2. Chloe Papineau, a grand slam home run, ended up allowing Webster County to steal one in Dixon, 7-5, earlier in the season in March. One that is hit towards the Union County dugout. Saw a couple of the girls flinch over there, thinking the ball was going to hit them, not realizing the fence was separating them and the ball. 2-2. Papineau still out there. And this one is going to be hit over my head, foul. I had to look. I have been hit by a foul ball before in the press box up at North Hopkins High School. 2-2 the pitch count. Delivery. Swung on. Nice field. They try to tag out Papineau. Do they? They do. That is the third out. And will take us to the top of the 6th inning. A catch that will be made over at third base. 2 away. As Webster County's season is about to come to an end if they can't get the offense going here in the next few moments. Jenna Shelley, for the 4th time, up at the plate. Goes golfing for this one and will make just enough contact off the tip of the bat, foul. So far today, Shelley grounded out in the 2nd. She flew one out in the 4th and had an RBI single in the 5th. With a runner over at first, being Cartwright, 2 outs, will hit and make contact here for a 2nd strike in the count with 2 consecutive fouls, 0-2. 10-3. Union County looking to advance to the 6th district championship game against Henderson tomorrow evening. The windup from Jenkins. And there is the strikeout right there to wrap up the game. Trailing 4-1. Chopped her off the bottom part of the bats. Will go foul, and now it'll be a full count pitch
3-2
against Logan Hall.
1 out.
The 3-2. And we'll miss. That will be a walk. Hall will take a base. Still just 1 out in the inning. And so, coming up next will be Tate Nobles, who in his 3rd now plate appearance has struck out today, has an RBI single. A right-handed batter will try to connect here and advance the base runner over at first. 1-0. The pitch count. 4-1. Union County over Webster.
Ball hit to the short.
Contact. He'll go to the second real quick to collect the outs. Austin will collect it in his glove for the third out. We'll step up and try to bring in the tying run, or potentially the lead run, who sits over there at second base. So Greenwell on the mound for the Braves will deliver and will find the corner for a strike. 1-1, the pitch count. Greenwell on the season has pitched in 13 games, a 3.92 ERA coming into this one. Swing and a miss by Edens. Swung with authority, misses, falls behind in the count now, 1-2. Bases loaded, best opportunity the Trojans have had to maybe take a lead. They've trailed the entirety of this one so far. Delivery and a swing and miss. Greenwell comes in, collects the strikeout. 1 away. So this will bring up Ryan Nance now. Nance steps up into the box. 4-3. Waits and misses. Greenwell does outside for a ball.
1-0 count.
Got a spider here in front of me, going up and down the web as he's watching the game as well, and a strike.
1-1 count now.
Makes it 1-1 on Nance. Bases loaded.
1-1 count.
There's one out here in the top of the sixth. Again, I reiterate, Trojans have not led today. They cannot let this opportunity go.
Count goes 1-2 now.
1-2.
1-2.
Here at Union County High School.
Brady's one from his stretch. Checks the runner. Here's a 1-2
The pitch.
upstairs
Misses for a ball. 2-2.
2-2 count.
Fastball did just miss upstairs.
2-2 pitch.
2-2. He checks over third and misses outside.
Count goes full.
Ball almost got away, but he was able to
put a little extra on that.
allow it to not, and so it'll stay 3-2. Full count pitch coming.
Bases loaded.
A walk here would guarantee a tying run.
Here's the pitch.
3-2. Swung on and hit into foul territory. So Nance is staying alive here.
1 for 3.
Micah Austin is on deck, and that is a dangerous at-bat opportunity. You could look at a double play possible here, depending on the placement of the ball, if you are a Union, to get yourself out of a jam. But if you're a Webster County fan listening right now, you're hopeful that that is not the case. Nance awaits. Again, we'll try this. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout.
Strikeouts.
2 away.
Way to go, Brady.
So back-to-back strikeouts from Greenwell, who comes in.
Move the infield back.
And now here comes Micah Austin. This is a huge at-bat for Austin. Bases loaded in a 4-3 game.
Here's first pitch.
And he was going to find the inside corner for a strike one call.
Get one more here.
Greenwell on the season actually came into this game with 54 strikeouts. Now has 56 with 2 in the last 2 at bats. 1-1 the count.
2 outs.
With 2 outs. Austin
checks the runners. Here's a 1-1 pitch.
Sees it go by and miss outside for a ball. 2-1. Bases loaded.
2-1 count.
A lot of people here to see this one tonight. Upstairs, count goes 3-1.
3-1 count.
Let's see what Micah Austin does
Cannon Taylor
on this next pitch.
Deck, he's
3-1
2-for-3.
pitch.
Here's the pitch.
Is going to miss. Flip of the bat. We are tied up in Morganfield.
Tying run.
Tying run comes in.
Farrell to third. Hardison to second. Micah Austin to first.
Micah Austin
And
flips the
Cannon
bat and we'll take a free trip over to first base. Bases loaded.
Steps there.
Here comes now Cannon Taylor.
He is 2-for-3.
Taylor.
on the night.
Singled his last time up.
Here's the pitch.
Awaits, pops one up into the sky, doesn't stay in fair territory. And the catch is going to be made.
Hey, no.
Or did he drop it?
Oh, no.
He dropped it. I thought he had it. He dropped it.
Just a strike. He, I don't think found it real quick and then ran back.
Catcher almost had it, and then he didn't.
And it was just off his glove.
So it'll go as a foul.
0-1 count.
So Taylor will have another crack at it.
Here's the pitch. Outside.
And his slider misses outside.
1-1.
Makes
2
it
outs.
1-1. Bases
Score
still
4-4.
loaded.
Bases loaded.
Tied up at 4-4.
The pitch. Oh,
And this has
4-1.
popped up. Should have a
Second
play on
baseman.
it. Shortstop
Second
is going to be
baseman.
underneath it. And there is the out. They'll lead 3 straight. And we are tied up. Runners on first and second. No out. Then he goes down swinging. There is a strikeout.
1 out. That's good. Last 1 out. That'll bring up Brennan Farrell. He is.
So after a walk, a single, now a strikeout. Runners on first and second.
Doubled and was left stranded.
Brings up Brennan Farrell. Brennan Farrell has had some success today. A double, RBI double, and a single.
First and second. Brady checks the
So
run.
3 for 3 on the day.
Here's the pitch.
And we'll see this one on the inside corner for a strike one call.
0-1 count.
So
1
Brennan
out.
Farrell a chance to maybe bring in the lead run, who currently stands over at second.
0-1 pitch.
We will check over to second, and now a
Missed
delivery
strike 2.
and a strike 2 on Farrell.
0-2 count.
Farrell
1 out.
down behind the count, 0 balls to 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Non-hittable and swing
0-2.
Outside.
Fastball misses
Outside.
high and away. Now 1-2.
1-2 count.
With
1
runners on first and second.
Here's the 1-2 pitch.
Yes.
Check swing. They are going to say a ball. 2-2.
We got a bunch of wild that runs from Union County. 2-2 count now.
Good crowd showing here today.
2-2 count. 1 out.
2-2 pitch, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Upstairs, 3-2. The suspense.
3-2 count. 1 out.
3-2. The pitch count. The delivery is a ball for Brennan Farrell for the 4th time today. Will be on base, this time via a walk. Brings up Trace Hardison. Hardison has gotten on base 2 out of 3 times today. First time was via a walk. Grounded out his second plate appearance in the 4th inning.
0-1 pitch. 1 out.
Has an RBI single today. His last time up. That coming in the last inning. Bases loaded here. Hardison pops one out of play. Foul over our heads.
Hardison is now in the hole.
Oh, that's good.
0-2.
0-2.
But we got the top of the lineup coming up next.
Can Hardison bring in the lead run?
Waiting for his sign. Takes his stretch.
Greenwell checks over
The
third,
0-2 pitch.
delivers,
Yes.
and
Foul.
contact there, foul.
Catcher, umpire, or somebody
0-2 will remain the count.
there. Get the umpires.
They'll go and pick up the loose baseball. Now they'll throw it back to the catcher.
0-2 count.
Artisan
Ready.
with an 0-2 pitch count still against him. Still staying alive. And goes swinging on that one. Wild.
He's out.
No, they will call a strike 3 as the catcher was able to bring it in.
So now
2 away. Edens with bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the 7th in a 4-4 game. Sees the first pitch, fastball miss high and away. 1-0. We will have our Wings Etc. player of the game at the conclusion of this one during the Madisonville Garage Doors post-game show. Eden swings and misses. Goes 1-1. Eden's today a walk, struck out in the second inning, and then singled and struck out. So he's been kind of all over the place here today. 2 strikeouts on the evening. And sees one miss for a 2-1. I actually thought that was kind of a strike right there, but they're going to call it a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
And this is one of those scenarios you don't want to walk here. That would be a guaranteed run and put Webster County ahead if you're Union. This time we'll find the inside corner for a strike to even up the count. 2-2.
2-2 count. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Score tied.
Webster County needing to take the lead right here. They have not held it all night. 2-2 pitch, bases loaded. What do you do? Now outside, full count. You keep the suspense factor going.
3-2, 2 outs. Bases loaded.
So a full count, bases loaded in a 4-4 game here in the top of the 7th inning.
3-2 pitch.
Full count pitch is going to miss for a ball. Wow, there's the lead run brought in.
Several drones here in the press box.
Austin delivers and will hit him, so that'll hit him in the upper back, and he will throw the bat down with authority, and will take a base. So hit by pitch.
Landon is grounded out.
We'll put him over on first base. Now runners on the corners with a 5-4 lead for Webster. Tying run still at third. Landon Jones steps up. Jones grounded out, has struck out today, and then popped one out his last plate appearance. So he has not had the best of luck here this evening. Mike Austin hoping to exploit this and go home. 2 outs. 5-4, throws it in there, misses on the corner. 1-0. A good opportunity here to get out of this one and would take on Henderson County tomorrow in the championship game. Austin checks his shoulder, delivers, and misses again. 2-0 on the inside corner, back-to-back balls.
It's getting smaller and smaller. 2-0
here on Landon Jones. Bryce Piercy taken out a moment ago and placed over at first.
Checks the runner at first.
Micah Austin
Ball 3.
misses inside again. 3-0. So a hit batter a moment ago, and now a 3-0 pitch count against Landon Jones.
Be swinging at this. Want to get that runner in second.
Jones will not swing. He will let this one go by and hopefully for a strike. And that will be called a strike as he flips the bat. He thought that was a ball. Instead, it was a strike. So Landon Jones will get his baseball bat placed back in his hands, and he will get ready to go back at it.
3-1 pitch.
And this time will miss outside, and now bases are loaded. Now we have ourselves in a situation. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th inning. Webster County leads 5-4. Now a walk here is going to bring in the tying run, and a hit could bring in the game-winning run for Union County.
In the 4th inning.
So this is a big moment.
In the 6th inning.
Micah Austin, you control what happens here. Caleb Carr up next, a right-handed batter.
1-0 count.
Looking at a 1-0 pitch count, has walked. He's been hit by pitch, his second plate appearance, and walked his last time up. This time we'll see a strike go by on the outside. Now 1-1.
Noah Burgess on deck.
Evens up the count. Austin.
Here is
The delivery.
Pitch. Inside.
Inside this time. Just in front of Carr. 2-1.
Taylor Carr.
See what he does. 2-1. Swung on. Grounder. Can he make the throw over there?
You beat that one out. Taylor Carr.
As of right now, to extra innings, depending on how this next at-bat appearance goes. 5-5. Winning run is at third base.
And now we still have the bases loaded.
Single right there. Bases will stay loaded.
Bases
And
loaded.
brings up Noah
Noah
Burgess.
Burgess at the plate.
Burgess.
The pitch.
We'll see the first pitch go by for a strike.
He knew he was probably going to take a strike.
Burgess has a double and struck out his last 2 appearances.
Here is the 0-1 pitch.
Swung, check swing. Actually, he did come around enough on that. That was a
0-2
swing.
count now.
One of those hesitation swings.
0-2 count.
Really didn't feel confident in his ability going at that one. 5-5. Winning run for Union County is at third. Inside, and there is a strike. We're going to extra innings. We'll go to the top of the 8th. Union County they will take on Henderson County tomorrow night in the 6th District Championship game. With that hit right there from Garrett Schaus, who up until that point was over. He had not collected a hit at all, and now all of a sudden gets one and will bring in the winning run as the Braves will win 6-5 in 8.